my hair a little bit. Hey guys, it's Phyllis. Welcome to Wednesday night chit chat about all things weight loss. I've got to get myself adjusted here a little bit, so just give me a second. I never know where the angle is going to be until I actually go live. Hey, I got somebody live. So, got the fire burning like we always do. I'm going to adjust. I washed my hair tonight, so it's flat. So flat at the top, so let me fluff a little. Tyler's taking hey, you're the first one here, girl. Thank you. Going up. Hold on a second. Let me get myself adjusted here. I never know the angle of my camera until I actually go live. So hold on. Let me get myself adjusted. I'm going to sit on this footstool and see how this goes. I did this last week. Woo! Carrie, I've seen a couple of your videos, but I haven't seen any. I saw you and thought I was late again. No. Have you lost any weight, Carrie? I haven't seen any of your weight loss videos. Just kind of curious to keep me updated, because I know that you are probably at 100 pounds lost now. Hey, I got some peeps on here. I'm drinking tea. This has been my jam. I'm normally not a tea drinker, but my mom left some of the Twiggins cinnamon and orange spice. Hey, Sherry. I lost 1.2 this week, and Carrie is down 105 pounds now. Congratulations. That's a lot. I really don't know, like, is there, how much do you want to lose total? Because you don't look very big at all. You're very welcome. It's actually pretty nice here in the Berg. I think we maybe reached the high 70s. I need to lose 84 more pounds. Okay. All right, well, if you lost 100, 84 is a drop in the bucket for you, right? My dog wants me at 140. Okay. So you must not be very tall, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're like 5'5", right? I'm going to get there. Yeah, you will. And, you know, you got a lot of support, you know, from your viewers and subscribers, so that's really cool. Nope. I'm 5'4". Yeah, I figured you were pretty short. So, it's pretty nice here in the Berg. You know, we hit some 30s and 40s, and I know people who, you know, where you are, Carrie, in other states, you know, you guys are hitting the negative numbers or, you know, 1 digit in temperature. But, you know, I live in Florida, and when it gets under 70 degrees, I'm chilly. And it's crazy how that happens. You just get used. But, man, I can handle some humidity. I can handle 100 degrees all day, every day. You know. But, you know, we handle summers like you guys handle winters, meaning this. We do a lot of, we try to get things done like first thing in the morning and try to stay out of that heat from like noon to 4 when it's blazing hot outside. Carrie said, we were at 32 today. I was in a sweatshirt today is all and saw people in short. Yeah, isn't that crazy? You know, 32 degrees feels really great when it's, you know, single digit or below 0, right? Or even in the negative. I'm ready for daylight savings time. I do not like when we change in the fall to, it gets dark, you know, at 6 o'clock. It throws me off. And I'm used to it, and I eventually do get used to it, but I still don't like it because I'm ready to go to bed. Right, we were negative 15 for days in a row. Oh, no. Oh, bless you. You must like where you live, or you've lived where you are for, you know, most of your life, so you could just get used to that. So, hey to the other subscribers or the people that are on here. You can say hello. Got me some tea. Curbed my appetite. I ate all my points already, so I'm done. Even though I want a bowl of cereal. Hey, Sherry, that's too cold for this southern girl. Yeah, love it. We actually love the cold when we stay and we just snuggle and watch movies. Yeah, that's true, Carrie. I remember that being in Ohio. You just stay inside. It was crazy when I went out to my car. It was either last week or week before last. There was actually frost on the hood, and I'm like, what is this? So I hope you guys had a good Christmas and Happy New Year and all that stuff for, post holiday season. So what's crazy is last week, the last 2 weeks in December, I did not go to the gym. I didn't really track. I just really didn't keep track of anything, and I was okay with that. So this is my second week back at the gym. I didn't go today. I just didn't feel like going, and it's a lot of rushing around after work and get home. I washed my hair today, which is awful. I hate washing my hair because it takes 3 or 4 days to get the buildup back in it. But last week when I went to the gym, just the regular crowd was there and I could move freely around the gym. But this week, all the New Year's resolution people were there. It was packed. It was packed by like 4:45, 5 o'clock, and I'm like, oh. So I get home a little after 4, so I literally have to come home, go to the bathroom, change my clothes real quick, and literally walk right back out the door in order to make sure I can do my whole routine and get to all the equipment. If not, I'm waiting on it, or I have to change my routine up a little bit, but it's okay. I announced on Instagram that I was going live, and I'm hoping this girl named Mindy shows up, because Mindy has lost 100 pounds, and I follow her on Instagram. She has the most incredible story, and I wanted her to plug her Instagram page because she has a lot of creative ideas. That girl has made 0-point brownies, and I think she's been using the Quest protein powder. Let me see if I can look her up, because she would, if you guys have Instagram, she doesn't know me. I do yeah, really, she's made chocolate and also made blondies. But I really like her. She's inspiring. I have Quest powder. I should try to make it. Yeah, she put it in the recipe builder, Carrie, and the way she calculated, and according to the recipe builder, it was 0 points. And I think she made it in one of the little tins that everybody was making the 2-point muffins with. Let me see if I can find her real quick. And anybody that I'm inspired by, I will plug. I don't have an issue building community, of women. I don't have an issue with that at all. Let me see if I can find her real quick. I've talked to her. Her Instagram page is called, it's all one word, The Power of Doing _WW. She's great. And her name is Mindy. She's got a really cool story. She overcome, mental abuse, physical abuse in a relationship that she was in. Hey Sherry, saw your weight loss this past week. Phyllis, great job. I don't like the aftertaste. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that so very much. I never know, when I went, I never know how my body is going to respond. When you have a cheat meal or you put on a few pounds, the body's quick, the Quest powder, and that's fine. You don't have to, you can find your proteins another way, Sherry, and that's fine. From what I understand, Quest has a lot of chemicals in it, but it's pretty popular in the Weight Watchers community, though. But I like Mindy. Her story's super cool, and she's very encouraging, and she's a pretty strong lady to overcome physical and mental abuse. And she was, food was her outlet. She's lost 100 pounds. So anybody that's on a weight loss journey, it doesn't matter if it's 10 pounds, which is to me kind of easy to lose, or if it's 100 pounds, I applaud you guys, for sticking with it, because it can get very discouraging, because it takes a while for all that weight to come off. Sherry says, I have trouble with artificial sweeteners. I wish I could get used to them. Don't force your body to do it, Sherry, and it's okay. I've had to learn to eat and drink things bland, you know, and I'm okay with that. I think sometimes I've noticed with Weight Watchers, you know, there's certain foods that they, you know, that recipes that go around that are really popular, and I'm like, I don't like it. I've had to learn not to look at the long road, just take 5 pounds at a time and forget how far I have to go. Yeah, that's really good, Carrie. I think it's healthier that way, you know, because you can get overloaded with how much you have to lose, and that's part of my thought process when I started my weight loss journey. I wasn't going to look at that I needed to lose 70 pounds. I really was just going to take it one day at a time and just enjoy the whole journey through it all. And I can honestly say, like, I'm very proud of myself. For the last 2 weeks, I haven't had this obsession or thought process towards food, like, what am I going to eat? Oh my god, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. I'm not there right now, and I'm very glad about that. I got over being obsessed with the scale very, very early on in my journey. I think the first week that I actually got back on track, I did step on this, like, my goal is never to step on the scale until Saturday. But I stepped on the scale Wednesday because I wanted to gauge how my body was responding to being back on track, and I was okay with that. I gave myself permission to do it, and I started seeing a loss. And I was pleasantly surprised that I ended up losing 5.2 pounds, and now I only have like 2.8 pounds to lose of the residuals of the holiday eats. And after that, I'm back on track. As far as losing all the weight that I lost through the holidays. But, you know, looking back, I'm like, I kind of wish I would have ate more of what I really liked, you know. But, you know, I enjoyed it. It was done. I felt like garbage a lot of the times, and it's done. It's done. It's over with. Maybe I'll handle, you know, the holidays of 2018 differently. I don't know. I'll wait till it gets here. But I have enjoyed being back in the gym. I got a totally different aspect on how I'm approaching the gym. I have certain days I do certain workouts. Monday's leg day, Tuesday's arm day. Wednesday I usually do back. Sherry says great. Oh, you guys take baby steps and remember, yeah, baby steps to this whole journey, and then you don't get overwhelmed. And you know, I've seen a lot of discussion on Facebook of the Weight Watchers groups that I'm involved in, just to get encouragement for myself, different food ideas. And I see a lot of people, if they don't have that 5, 6, 7, 8 pound weight loss, you know, they're bummed. They walk away bummed, and I'm like, what? Why? Please don't do that. That's such an abuse to your heart, you know, to not celebrate your victories, because the body responds week by week, you know. Sometimes it holds on, you know, to a little bit more weight. Then the next week or two, man, you'll drop 2 or 3 pounds, but 2 pounds a week is healthy. That means that you're eating, you know, you're eating food, you're staying full, you know, you're creating a beautiful, healthy lifestyle at, you know, 2 pounds a week loss. So I celebrate all losses, you know. I only had a few weeks where I didn't lose any weight, and that's because I had too many protein bars, too many Diet Cokes. If I drink any more than like 3 or 4 diet sodas in a week, which I'm not going to give up, I'm going to continue to drink them, I just don't drink them that often. I'll go through. Carrie says, yes, celebrate it because it's hard work and good for you for losing any amount. I feel sad for those who good. Yeah. So, you know, I did go to one Weight Watchers meeting, and that was to learn about the freestyle program. And honestly, I can say that I see why people go, because it's super, super encouraging. I've been doing Diet Cokes lately and need to stop, but I noticed I don't lose as well since starting the gym. True that, girlfriend. True that. Yeah, and you have to kind of gauge your body on like how many you can have in a week, because, you know, my body will, if I start drinking them regularly, my body craves it. I love that sugar. I'd rather drink a Diet Coke because it's sweeter than regular Coke. And I think plus on Weight Watchers, I believe it's 0 points. But if I drank a regular Coke or Mountain Dew, it would be, pretty high in points. So this tea is so good. I'm drinking it plain. I didn't put any sweetener in it at all. You have to get used to that, but it's still pretty good to me. So yes, I went without any soda for 1 year, and then I let myself. It was a big mistake. Is it a mistake, Carrie, or do you think that you have more self-control than what you think you do? And because what kind of tea? It's Twiggins. It's this orange and cinnamon spice. Super good. I really like it. And then my mom also left a red dragon chai tea. Okay, foods. I believe I can have whatever I want. I just choose not to eat it today. Like there was donuts today at work, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm probably not going to have a cheat meal until like February 19th. Because that's my son's birthday, and he really likes sushi. So I think I'm going to take him to one of those fancy smancy sushi places. So I'm going to save up some points that day. Because if I leave 4 points a day, and for a week, and then have my weeklies, I could probably get by with putting spicy mayo on my spicy tuna roll, and that's what I want to do. So I'm just going to continue to eat clean. My body feels good. I feel like I've detoxed from the junk food. I don't feel like garbage. I don't feel sluggish when I get up in the morning. I don't feel like I'm dragging myself around throughout the day, So I did make some zucchini soup the other day, which was super easy. I don't do well in the kitchen. I get a little anxiety when I'm in there because I don't like to cook, but I like the results of it. But that zucchini soup was pretty amazing. And today I tried to make garbanzo bean soup. It just, it was okay. It came out a little thinner than what I liked. I think I was wanting to get it a little bit, I know, right? And I got my vegetables in, right? I just sauteed up some onions, some garlic, some zucchini, like 2 medium-sized zucchinis, and then just put 2 cups of unsalted chicken broth, and I put it in a magic bullet and blended it up. It was great. And so that's a huge accomplishment for me to get into the kitchen and do that kind of stuff, because I get 7 minutes into the kitchen, I'm like, I'm bored with this. I don't like it. I've never been much of a cook. I admire 2 people. People that are really good in math. Look good too. Oh yeah, you did see it. Yeah, you commented on it, Sherry. There's 2 people I admire. People who are really good in math and people who like to cook. They're my people, because I don't do well with either one. I do it because I have to. Well, when I was in college, I had to do math in high school. I can tell you what 50% off is. Tell you if that's a good deal or not. You guys, I gotta always plug this. I know my lens to my camera is over this side, but I look over here because the chat box comes up over here, so I can respond to see what people are saying. I got a few people on here today. Last week I was on here for 35 minutes, and I tell you what I did. There's a little outline, a silhouette of a person that's right here, and I could see how many people are here. He's a math pro, but hates to cook. But yeah. Bless your husband. Being good in math. I bow down. Those are the people I go to. It's can you help me find X? I know it's right here on the page, but I think they want a number to go with X. So, are your kids good at math? Sherry says, I made butternut squash soup not too long ago. It was okay, but not my favorite. Oh, that sounds good. I wonder if it was maybe because it was a little bit bland. But I think next time I make zucchini squash, I'm going to grab a bag of the Simply potato, the hash browns. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute up some hash browns or those Simply potatoes, get them nice. My kids, my first two are, but my younger one hates it like me. But when I make the zucchini soup, I'm just going to saute up those Simply potatoes. I think I'm going to put that in there. I think that would be pretty good. Because, you know, the soup, you can make zucchini soup and it'd be 0 points and just stuff a bunch of potatoes in there. I might be onto something there. And I've been craving smoothies. Like I used to make, like way before I started my weight loss journey, when I wanted to go on a weight loss journey. I've been craving greens, like green smoothies, and I used to make them. I add garlic and onion with broth, basically like you did to your soup. That's what Sherry's saying. Yeah, it's kind of the staple. Anybody tried the bone broth yet? That's been going around, and you know, I've seen it around. It's a little bit more expensive than your regular chicken or beef. I made smoothies daily back when we were eating clean, but now, man, the points of those are crazy. This is what I was thinking, Carrie. All I want to do is take a couple of handfuls of spinach, maybe a half of a cucumber. Haven't tried it, but heard it was awesome. So when I make my smoothie, I want to try a couple handfuls of spinach, cucumber, a couple carrots, maybe a little cilantro with some coconut water. That, it's weird, I know. Maybe an apple, put an apple in there. I haven't had luck with buying pears. They look good, but they're usually dry the ones I have bought over the past like 2 months. It's been disappointing. I made some bone broth last weekend when I cooked half of it. Oh, I bet you it was so good. We're going to Sherry's house for soup. And I'm not a huge soup eater, so I'm not sure where it's coming from. I think I'm just kind of following like what my body's somewhat craving. You know, and it's strange for me. I use frozen berries, heavy cream, banana milk, rice. Oh my, yeah, oh, I'm sure. But I'm looking more at, you know, the greens. So I probably, you know, have to put an apple in it, or I could probably put carrots in it to sweeten it up. But I don't know. I may try that this weekend. I don't know. I've been eating the heck out of spinach. I like spinach sauteed, or if I make a lunch meat sandwich for work. Carrie says right. I wish I had the green ones. I put it in my freezer for later on. Sherry, keep me posted about that broth. Curious. It's probably really good. I don't think, did I have turkey? Yeah, my sister had a turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't know what she did with the carcass. Carrie says, yes, carrots really do sweeten up smoothies. Yeah. Oh, well, congratulations, Carrie, on your 1,000 subscribers. You know, that didn't seem like it took you very long to get there. I think when I met you, you were either at 500 or 800 subscribers. I saw the spinach and eggs. Yes! It was really good. I am digging eggs right now, especially all yolked up. Yeah. You know, I try to keep posting on Facebook, on Instagram, but, you know, I'll end up posting. Be sure to enter my giveaway. Okay, I will do that. Me too. I like that I can eat eggs, and I'm glad I can eat the whole egg. I was eating the whole eggs anyway, even when they counted as, you know, 2 points, I think it was. But heck yeah, I have eggs a few times a week. You know, I kind of eat a lot of the same things like Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends when I do like what I eat in a day videos, you know, I'll change it up a little bit because I actually have the time to think something out and then actually, you know, cook it, you know, which I'm fine with that. So all is well here in the Berg. I'm doing good. I'm happy. You know, I'm in a good place mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm happy. The good thing is, along this whole journey, I've been beating myself up through it, you know. Even, you know, if I had a binge or if I didn't lose any weight, I've been taking this thing like a champ. I'm just really surprised with myself that I have endured this as long as I have. I think I'm at the end of 6 months, possibly even going into 7 months. So, I made a decision that Carrie says it's so easy to beat ourselves up, isn't it? Yeah, you know why I think that is, Carrie? Because we have a tendency to compare our journeys to somebody else, and when someone's getting some really big weight, weekly weight losses, we wonder why we're not doing that. And no matter what, I've been completely honest with myself about what I eat and how much of it I eat, and I've been honest about my binges, and I've been honest with myself, regardless if I talk about it on a video, which I have. I am honest with me all the time, and it got to a point on Instagram with some people that I follow who are also doing Weight Watchers that have many followers. I had to eventually unsubscribe to some of those people. I'm going totally off course here. I eventually had to unsubscribe to those people because I was getting this image in my mind that I should be doing that, or yeah, I find it so hard not to compare myself with others out there, and then I have to remind myself that I have my own journey. Yes, very true. And stick to that thought process. Sherry says, I've always been my own worst enemy until lately. I know now that I'm worthy of a good life. Right. Stick to that meditation. Stick to it. Because what will happen is it will change you on the inside, and then what will happen is other people will begin to realize that, and they're going to wonder, why are you like that? Why do you like yourself? Because I'm worthy, and I have value, and I can't compare myself to anybody else, So anyway, I eventually unfollowed a few of those people on Instagram, and they didn't do anything wrong. I was just creating these scenarios in my mind that were not healthy for me. And it's a lie. I don't want to believe a lie, so I just started unfollowing them. And I felt, there's even people on. Anyway, that's what I did, and I felt so much better, because I'm not branding myself as Weight Watchers. If Weight Watchers wants to, see me and say hi, that's fine. I'm not branding myself as Weight Watchers. This is Phyllis. You will just get Phyllis. Don't be fooled by the rock spot that I got. I'm just Phyllis from the block. I'm just me, and I will always be me. And I've pondered on the idea, like, if Weight Watchers ever said, hey, would you be interested in being an ambassador? And that's not something I'm trying to achieve, by no means. I'm just trying to find a community of people to encourage, heal, restore, hope. And I think if I ever became a Weight Watchers ambassador, I think it would kind of put me in a box where they kind of tell me when I can post on Instagram, what I need to post, how often, and even though the publicity would be great, I just want to be me. And I want to control how much content I put out there. I want to control my content. I want to just always represent myself no matter what. So, it's kind of bold to make that kind of statement, but, I like just being me. And it's a good feeling. So, there you go. So, my tea's getting a little cold because my ceiling fan is on over there, so it's cooling it down pretty quick. So I'm losing my peeps. So it's been a good week. I've been on track. Sherry says, I know that any loss is a good loss. This is each individual journey. We need to know we will eventually. Yes, very true. I have to kind of read that fast because it fades out. That's good, Sherry. And it's something that I've had to meditate on. I'm lagging here. Oh, I think I lost you. Yeah. We like you being you too, Phil. Thank you, Sherry. You guys have been very faithful to me and very kind to me, and I appreciate it. I think I'm losing Carrie from time to time. Her internet, I guess, fades in and out. So, Sherry, just continue meditating on that you're worthy to be successful in every area of your life, and you are a powerful person. I'm seeing a black screen. Sherry, can you see me? I don't know. Sherry's on here now. I'm not getting any technical, difficulties over on my end, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I see you. Okay, it may be you, Carrie. So if you can hear me, I'm still here, full screen. So I think what I'm gonna do in the future is I didn't vlog at all this week, but I did do like what I eat in a day, and I think I'm gonna eventually introduce you to Everything's Fine. Okay, thanks, Sherry. I think I'm going to introduce you to some friends of mine and do some vlogging with them, and get some activities together and hang out with them, and I'll introduce you to my people and probably my friend Angie. I see you now. My friend Angie, who has been the biggest support of me since I started, YouTube. And I don't think I disclosed really to anybody early on that I was on a weight loss journey. I think I just kind of waited it out until I got some time underneath my belt. And eventually, the weight stopped dropping off. And, one thing my pastor said to me several months ago, and, I got my hair cut. I think I had lost like 25, 30 pounds. And my pastor came up to me and he said, "You are a completely different person." I'm like, yeah, this girl, was, she was layered up with some fluff, and it kind of prevented me from being the best version of myself. And then in part, that's why I started, my weight loss journey. I have no idea how I've made it this long, because as soon as I get hungry or get, 3 or 4 days into, a weight loss journey, my stomach growled, I'm ready to eat. Or I got stressed and I'm ready to eat. So I have no idea, honestly, how I made it as far as I have. None. But I will tell you this time, it to some degree, it has stuck. And I'm thankful, and I got a pretty good momentum going, and I don't have any plans on stopping. It doesn't matter, if I have a cheat meal or trip or stumble over myself. I'm just going to just pick myself up and keep going. I hope you guys do the same thing too, because it's worth every pound, it's worth every sacrifice, it's worth the self-control, it's worth telling myself no, it's worth it, because I notice, the more that the weight comes off, and me being 48 years old, I do feel better. I feel younger. I feel like I'm truly who I'm meant to be as far as my size. I still have, I think, like 35 more pounds to go. I think, I can't do the math, but it's worth it. It's worth every sacrifice. I'm also a stress eater. If I snack it now, I'll track it. Yeah, me too. I get nervous about coming here on Wednesday nights, and it's just like, man, I just need a big bowl of cereal. I need some comfort food, whatever that may be. But, it feels good to say no. Or if I have enough points left over, that Cheerios chocolate peanut butter cereal is the best. But I wanted a bowl because I get antsy, when I get on here, because I never know if anybody's going to show up, And I just told myself, regardless of what happens, I'm doing my best to be consistent on Wednesday nights to build a community of people. It has nothing to do with me. It does help me, but really I'm out there to, just build a community of people, of encouragement, to say, man, you're worthy to be successful. That's something I've had to meditate on day after day. And, even when I act unbecoming or pop off out the mouth, I'm still worthy to be successful. Carrie says, tracking it is the only way to make it to goal, no matter what it is. Track it even if you're 100 points over. Okay, yeah, that's something I didn't do the last 2 weeks in December. I just kind of like blew it off, And I think what was cool is when I signed up, it only cost me $1. And then I think I got like 4 months free. But anyway, I got charged today like $19.95. I was waiting to get popped with a $100 bill from Weight Watchers, but they charged me for 1 month. So I'm happy about that. And what's cool is I can pull out all my food, and as long as it has a barcode on it, man, I can scan. I know, right? I'm waiting. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know, Carrie, if that changes. But I went 4 months and I paid $1, and then today they charged me. Pretty all right. But you know what's great about that app, and I'm glad I finally got on board, and is you can pull out all your food and scan, track, bam, you're done. If you could smack it, track it. I may use that if I remember that, Sherry. I may use that in my next video. If you can smack it, you can track it. That's cute. I know, right? That's a good T-shirt for Weight Watchers. If you went to a Weight Watchers meeting, I'm looking to find a T-shirt for the gym with a big old hamburger on it, and another T-shirt that says "I love food," and wear it to the gym working out. I think that would be funny. So, I guess for not going to the gym today, I'm going to go to the gym like early Saturday because I have to take Tyler to work, and he has to be at work at like 6 a.m. And I think what I'll do is I'll just drop him off and go to the gym. And it's kind of nice going that early because there's hardly anybody there. I can just go around, do my thing, be done with it. Or I might do some yoga. I've been doing yoga on Saturdays because, when you lift weights, it does make your body super tight. And like my lower back's kind of tight tonight because yesterday was arm day, and I upped my weights, lifted my weights from like 10 pounds to, 15 pounds. And it's a lot. I feel it in my back, but, this is just something I got to push through and just make sure. When my back feels the way it does right now, I have to make sure that I, watch how I pick things up and do a little bit more squatting, instead of bending at the waist. Sherry said, I saw a T-shirt that says, "Sorry, I'm late. I really didn't want to come." Oh, that's really good. Can you imagine wearing that on the first date? Oh, that's great. I love that sarcasm, though. Anybody else like sarcasm? I can be sarcastic. I just have to be careful because I could probably offend somebody. Oh my God, yeah, right. Hey, Carrie, how is Melissa Recovers doing? I haven't been on YouTube too much, here and there. Been a little busy, and I need to for my husband's party. Or I know, right? That would be funny. Oh man, that's me at all times, right? Especially when you get up and go to work. I think she's pretty good. She made it to the 10%. All right, good. Carrie, do any of your subscribers kind of tell you like what kind of videos they want to see, or are they just happy with what you're putting up every day? Because I think you upload every single day. I think excuse me, you guys, I'm just picking at myself. I think the schedule that I have is pretty good, which I do like my weekly weigh-in. I'm trying to do what I eat in a day because I can record what I eat in a day Saturday and Sunday, and do a vlog that's in my grocery haul. I could actually do 5 videos, but man, I'm recording all weekend long. And people don't think that's a lot, but it's a full-time job. And so far on YouTube, I've made $2.93. That's a lot of money. So, you obviously don't do YouTube for the money. When doing my giveaway, I asked to let me know what they loved about my channel to enter. Many said they loved the daily. Okay, I couldn't read the rest of that, but good. So you found your niche. you found what works. You know what your people like. You know, and just keep doing what you're doing. It's working for you. You know. So that's cool. I'm glad about that. I think I hurt myself a little bit, you know, with not recording nice. I did monetize. Haven't heard back from you. Are you just now monetizing your videos? You could have monetized your videos, I think, at 100 subscribers. Oh, Carrie. Oh, 1,000 subscribers. No. Let me tell you something. You can monetize at 1,000 subscribers, or no, Carrie, you have a lot of views on your videos. You can monetize your videos at 10,000 lifetime views. Oh my God, Carrie. I cannot believe that you waited that long. If I would have known that, I would have told you a long time ago. Because you have a total of 10,000 lifetime views, you can monetize your videos. They won't send you any money to... Yeah. Oof. Holy cow. Okay. Well, you have a good subscriber base anyway, so... Oh, Carrie. Yeah, you did. A little bit. But they won't send you any money till you reach like $99. So, and then they'll do. There's Tyler. He just brought the dog in from a walk. What was I gonna say? They'll send, and then they'll direct deposit it into your account. But then you have to deal with the taxes on that yourself. And you need to you have to pay taxes on that money, and you also have to find out if it's like employment tax. So they don't send you a $2 check? No. How do you know what you have built up? If you go into your creator studio, when you pull that up in the creator studio, usually on the right side, like the second column, will tell you how much money you've made. And they just roll it over. They just keep... I don't know if they go from the first of the month to the end of the month, and they take that money and they just roll it over. No. You know, I made $2 and some change. I do it because I like doing it, you know. But, you know, if Adidas wants to sponsor me, I'm all down for that because I love Adidas gym shoes. They're probably my most favorite ones. Same here. So, yeah, let me ask you something, Carrie. What day did you ask YouTube, or when did they tell you? Oh, yeah, as long as you're uploading every day, girl, you're going to get views. You're going to build a community of people, you know, that like you, that follow you. They just want to know what's going on with you. They're your friends now. Right before Christmas. Okay, when I got 10,000 lifetime views, no worry. Well, for me, when I went into Creator Studio, I think I went to channel, and then it says monetization. They told me that my channel was under review on, I can't remember when it was, but they told me like on a late Thursday night. I knew on a Saturday. It only took them a couple days. So even though they do say it takes a few weeks, I honestly don't think it does. Because they want to make sure that all your content is your original content. And let me tell you something. I did a vlog. I think it was my first vlog that I did with me and Tyler. It may have been my second one. And the radio was playing, and I was just filming the road. And a song, mine says it's under review now. Yeah, you'll find out soon. When the radio was on, and a song by Aerosmith came on, and it played for like 30 something seconds. when I uploaded my video into YouTube, I guess the computer does a quick scan, audio scan, and they told me that my video wouldn't be monetized because Ragdoll by Aerosmith was playing. I have a few with internet radio on it and worried about it. They will let you know if your video can't be monetized. And let me tell you something. I took my video down and I edited out that part that had the song in it. And then I uploaded it again and it was monetized. So that's why if I'm in the car, I now try to remember to turn my radio off because of copyright infringement. And you just cut that part out and then just re-upload your video because, you know, it's worth your time and energy that you put into it. So, to get up, I'm going to say goodnight, ladies. Have a great week. See you next week. All right, bye, Sherry. Have a good night. I'll see you next week. So, that's it, Sherry. That's it, Carrie. Anything that can't be monetized, usually, and they'll tell you. I know, I see many who sing along with songs and are monetized. I don't know. I've been kind of digging around the internet to try to find out about that. So when I find something out, Sherry, I'll email you. I'll just email you at your personal email, not through Hey girl, I surely appreciate you two ladies who enjoy the video so much. You are very welcome, I think it's JJ Singer. Oh, my hair's all jacked up. So, I'm going to let my hair grow out a little bit more, or I'm going to keep it like right here. I cut my angled bob off. Cut it uneven. So, hey, JJ, I'm gonna call you JJ because those are the first two letters of the name that you have there. Jan, hey Jan, nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you're here. You're joining me. If you'd like to share, I'll ask you a couple questions. How much weight are you wanting to lose, and how much weight have you lost so far? I'm looking to lose 70 pounds, and I started June 4th. And I keep saying I lost 42 pounds because I'm not going to, subtract 8 from the 8 from the 42 pounds that I've lost because of the holidays. I just keep saying 42. So far, Carrie's lost 100, which is phenomenal. I don't know how you do it. My tea is super cold now. The fire's burning nice now. I like coming live at 7 o'clock because, when I get off of here, I still, have like an hour and some change to dink around my house before I get ready for bed. Get my stuff ready for the morning. Tomorrow's leg day at the gym. Not super excited about it, but, I'm going to do it anyway. The thing was locked up, wasn't able to type. Maybe in a row. Maybe you can't do any more than like 4 comments straight in a row, Carrie. You seem to be the habitual offender of that. I have no control over it, I think that's happened to me before. I may have been talking live on something and I start typing. I wanted to have like this full-fledged conversation. Yeah. And then it makes you stop. I don't know why it does that, but I'll keep you posted about I know there's a girl I follow named Nicole Giario. She's a local girl. She's a beauty guru and she does like car vlogs, and she's always in the car singing. But people call me JJ. I have lost 122 pounds and I'm a lifetime in May. Took 2.5 years. I am determined to keep it off YouTube. Keeps me about. Okay, nice job, girl. That is something to be so proud of. I hope you celebrate yourself every day and just look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're so proud. That's amazing. Congratulations on the loss. Congratulations on being a lifetime member. Congratulations on learning to say no. That's a lot of discipline. That's a lot of not giving up. That's a lot of. Hey, Denise, I'm glad you're here. A whole new life, right? Don't you feel amazing? Do you now shop in a different section of the store? Just kind of curious about that. I'm in between. I'm in between plus and regular girls. I almost missed you. No, girl, I'm here. I'm glad you're here, Denise. It's good to see you. Good to see your avatar and your name. We're just hanging out. We're talking. I'm drinking tea by the fire. Shopping is so much fun, my poor hubby. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's even nice to go into a thrift store, I think. I did go to the thrift store Saturday because I was looking for some work pants. Because I don't need anything fancy when I'm at work. And that day they just didn't have anything. I think sometimes the thrift stores are hit or miss. But, they did have a couple pair. I love thrift stores. Yeah, me too, Denise. Don't you love it? Don't you love a good deal? So, I'm really looking for a fur coat. I have no idea why. I don't need a fur coat in Florida. I never think of a thrift store. I have to check them out. Yeah, they're good. Oh, Katrina! You were in the car. You're almost home. Well, I'm glad you're here. Denise is here. Jan's here. Yeah, I shop anywhere now, but I take 2 slices of clothes to working on the visual. Yeah. Katrina, Jan's here. Carrie's here. Betsy was here, but she left. Denise is here. We're just hanging out, talking, just like a bunch of girls, sipping tea. It's good. Katrina, I'm going to kind of spill your tea. Katrina, I think, had, shared with me that she was doing, Katrina, can I share what you've been doing at work? I think I better ask first before I put her out there. She may not want anybody to know. If not, it's okay. It's no big deal. Okay. Katrina has been doing like a Weight Watchers meeting, chit chat, gather at her job. So how awesome is that to, have a community of people that you see on a regular basis? That's a huge amount of accountability. I think that's really awesome. If someone falls off the wagon, just pick them back up and throw them back on the wagon and tell them to keep going. And what is really cool about the whole loss for today, no slow. Congratulations. Any loss is a loss, a good loss. One thing that I think has helped me so much is doing these YouTube videos and putting myself out there. And I never realized that I would make a dent in the world. I really didn't. I really just was doing this for myself. But what was in the back of my mind is every week I wanted to come back and I wanted to do a video and come back and say, hey, by the way, I lost the weight and this is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I did. And then I went for a really long time and had some, weight losses every single week. And then I hit a brick wall when I learned that Diet Cokes were not my jam, Diet sodas and protein, bars in the same week do not go hand in hand with me. So, I had to dial back. And then Jan says we all have a great resale store owned by the Weight Watchers. Way to go. Yeah, liking freestyle. Yes, I am, I don't know if you're talking to me, but I'll answer it, Jan. I had a hard time with freestyle when I first started. I just had to get my mind wrapped around. I got a bruise right there. It's from work. I was leaning on something. I had to wrap my mind around the 0 points for my proteins. And I think I made it harder on myself than what I needed it to be. And I kind of did that when I moved from Points Plus to Smart Points. I had to wrap my mind around, most fruits and vegetables being 0 points. And then I think when I got back on track after the holidays, I really haven't thought about freestyle being a challenge for me anymore. I just do it. A lot of my foods are exactly the same. I still eat ground chicken. I eat more beans and eggs. Me too! Me too! I just got done eating eggs for dinner. I love freestyle. I had 0 points left, so I had to eat something. Woo! I did too. And I did make garbanzo bean soup tonight. And all I did was saute up some, onions and garlic, just like I did the zucchini soup, and put some chicken broth in it and blended it up. I don't know if I like it. It's bland. It's colorless. But, I ate it. And I had a ground chicken burger. But my ground chicken is still, it still has points. I'm not giving up ground chicken because I do not like ground turkey. I haven't had that much like regular chicken. I don't know why. I got it in the freezer. I had a hard time as well, gained, but then began to lose, trying to find a safe haven 5 pounds below, and didn't do it. Black beans are my favorite. Yeah. I want to try, Denise, yeah, I get it, Jan, because I had to wrap my mind around it, because it's such a, you get so regimented, and you feel like when you're operating in discipline and self-control, and somebody shifts, it feels like the foundation that you created kind of fell out, but really it didn't. It really just, the base of the foundation got wider, and we had to trust the process, right? And we did it. We persevered. So congratulations on that. But Denise, I want to try to make black bean soup this weekend, and I want to try to make black bean burgers. I may have to go to the recipe builder and look up some, see what I can do, but I probably am going to have to find some type of flour, and I'm not really interested in using self-rising flour. I think there might be some rice flour, or some coconut flour. I have a Bulk Nation around me that sells different flour. I'm lagging. So I'm just going to do some research this weekend. There's a great one in the recipe. Okay, I'll keep you posted about that, because I'm craving vegetables for some reason. Bananas. I've been craving bananas pretty bad this week. Jan says I eat refried beans and onions and peppers, salsa and cheese. Woo! That would be good. I know Pillsbury is the lowest in smart points so far. I have forum most. Okay, I think with the black beans being 0 points, I'm okay with getting a flour that I want to use that's not maybe white flour. Yeah, I know. I may try that this weekend, some refried beans, and, that's almost like with something that you get from Taco Bell with scrambled eggs for, but yeah, man, if you see the food that you just mentioned to me, Jan, in one of my videos, what I eat in a day, don't judge me for stealing your idea. And if I remember, I'll give you credit for it. Because that is beautiful. I would so eat that. I love refried beans. Yeah, right? So good. What was I even saying? Anyway, I don't know. Go for it. Thank you, Jan. But I like to give credit and give a little shout out, because I don't want to take somebody's idea, but I'm just letting you know, if I forget and you see it, you just know it was Jan. It was Jan's idea. That was great. I haven't really bought any refried beans in a can. I bought garbanzo beans, which I love. Who else can eat garbanzo beans, chickpeas, like straight out of the can? I can do it. They're a little dry, but that's a good way to get some of your water in. But I eat better bread now than turkey breast is free. Yeah. Isn't that great? Don't you feel like you kind of kick things up a notch a little bit? Like you can, eat better bread. Isn't that amazing? Instead of trying to find the lowest point. Part of my journey on the Weight Watchers has been, my goal isn't always to find the lowest point everything. My goal is to find foods that I enjoy, that taste good, that I can honestly say I could eat this all the time for the rest of my life. Obviously, our taste buds change, and our menu plans change, but I just want to eat foods that I really like. And a lot of times it's the same thing over and over again, but that's kind of no different than buying what you were eating before you or on a weight loss journey. Is you ate a lot of the same foods, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone a lot by trying zucchini soup and then trying garbanzo bean soup. So I feel freer that I can explore a lot more options than eating the same things. And I eat a lot of the same things, one, because I like it, two, in a weird way, it's safe for me. And I don't always want to play it safe. I want to explore, so I have this vast variety of foods to eat that I could eat for the next year and be okay with it, And I think if you are a good cook and you like to cook, I think that's easier to do than me. I cook because I have to. I'm hungry, and I'm not going through too many drive-thrus anymore. So black bean burgers, refried beans may be it. Jan's meal may be it. But I love eating an egg. Spray the skillet with Pam and have the whole yolk. And the good thing is, if I wanted to have a piece of bread with it, I can. There's nothing like bread soaked in egg yolk. All right, bye, Carrie. I may or may not be back on here or be on here when you get back. But have a good night, girl. So thanks for showing up. I appreciate you so much. So that's my goal, So I know, right? It's so good. Do you have a good week, Denise? You staying within your points, drinking your water, not beating yourself up, loving on yourself. Eggs, yeehaw. Oh, Katrina, girl, I know, yeehaw for eggs. Love them. But anybody else ever experienced food burnout? Mostly, okay. Whatever it is that you're going through, all seasons, they only last for a little while, and you're worth you're worth it. It's worth. I don't overdo water. Well, I'm glad that you don't overdo water. Hey, girl. It's good to see you, Andrea. I'm glad you're here. Carrie just left. We have Katrina. I find I crave healthier food now. I think I overdid popcorn. That's no big deal. Andrea, Denise is here. Katrina is here. Jan is here. Rosetta, refried beans are fabulous and zero. Not all are created equal, so be sure to scan. I'm looking for the ones. Okay, with chili lime. Are you serious? Yeah, nice. Holy cow, this is a great night. But if I forgot to mention you, everybody say hi to Andrea, please. Andrea has been faithful to me. She's not a subscriber, she's a friend. Y'all are friends. I appreciate you guys so very much. I think about you guys when I get when I end the live chat and I ponder, throughout the day. I ponder, the rest of my night. You guys just make me slightly emotional. Not slightly, you make me emotional, because you're just a bunch of people that just want to hang out and talk. But hopefully it'll get to a point where we do a little bit more in food, and it takes a while to build relationships with people, to say, hey, what are you struggling with, and be real and be vulnerable, and what can I do to help you overcome and heal from anything that's going on with you. And I feel, hey all, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm glad you're here, girl. And if there's anything, I'm not going to be on here much longer, but if there's anything you guys want me to, and this may be strange for some of you, is there anything you want me to pray for you about, I will do that. I'll do it right now, and it may be odd, but I think prayer is a powerful thing, and I think results. I think God is always, he's results oriented, and I think because of his love that he has for you, he wants you to be successful in every area of your life. He wants you to be, if you're on a weight loss journey like I am, he wants you to be successful at it and not beat yourself up along the way. My sons, please. Okay, well, Do you want to be specific, or is that as much as you want to say, Denise? Because I can do that. I can just like plead the blood of Jesus over your children, that whatever. Oh, I overdid popcorn, but have points. I don't eat. Prayer, give me strength. Okay, I want to pray for Denise's kids. Well, I just plead the blood of Jesus over your children, Denise, that whatever situation that they are involved in, that they would either stop what they're doing, and that they would find out that they have worth and value, and that they would recognize God's voice, that they are important, and then whatever they may be doing that may not be healthy for them, that they would stop, because their destiny doesn't involve what they're doing right now. So I just pray that they would recognize God's voice. Okay, then that's fine, and I apologize for asking. And I pray that you, Denise, would have peace of mind, and that your heart would be at peace, and that whatever answers that you are looking for, that over the next week you would get the answers that you are looking for. And so I just speak peace over you, Denise, and that eating will not be your go-to, that you would begin to operate in discipline and self-control, and that you are worthy to be successful. Okay? I pray in agreement. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Katrina. And then Jan, I just speak peace over you also, and I also speak joy over you, and that you will have the rest of the week, that you will just laugh for no reason, that this joy that is inside of you is knowing that you are loved by your Heavenly Father, and that He cares so much about you, and that you have all the strength that you need inside of you. It is just believing that the strength that you need is full every morning when you get up. And just go through the day knowing that your strength is full. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the weekend. Get everything you need is there today. Then when you get up in the morning, just say, thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength. I receive your strength. And don't worry about tomorrow's strength, because you will have everything that you need. Okay? So you guys are so awesome. This is like the first time I'm praying for you guys, so if I'm tripping and stuttering over my words, I apologize for that. It takes a lot of courage to do that. I don't have a problem doing it. I keep my thank you and wish you all peace and love, knowing your loved ones help it. Yes. And just know that I believe in all you guys, and I thank you guys so much for all your support. For those who've just showed up, I thank you guys for your support. It means, being here the whole hour that I'm on, that's cool. But coming in at the last minute, that's cool too. I know you guys have lives, and for you guys just to show up here, I believe in you. Yeah, I believe in you guys. Just know that you guys are so worthy to be successful in every area of your life. Thank you as well for your support. You're welcome. And I thank you guys so much for supporting me and being on this journey. I believe in all of you, and I hope that from tonight, before you go to bed, yeah, you're welcome, Denise. I hope you guys meditate on this week, that you are worthy to be successful. You're worthy. It's not even worthy to be successful. You're just worthy because you're here. Good night. Okay, Andrea. It's life. It's life. We have all year. And just take the time to meditate that you are worthy, and that God unconditionally loves you and accepts you right where you're at. It's not about being perfect. But I just challenge you guys to meet. I was late last week and I missed it all. It's okay, girl. Just meditate on that. Just meditate that you are unconditionally loved and accepted. I get teary-eyed when you close emotionally. You feel the same way? Yeah, I do. I really do. So that's something that I have meditated on, that I'm unconditionally loved and God accepts me right where I'm at. And every time I did something wrong, I said something wrong, did something wrong, acted unbecoming, I meditated on it. I replaced that thought with how I felt at that moment. And that has been my journey since September of 2016. I meditate on it regularly every day. And I do go throughout the course of my day, and it does leave me, but when the thought comes to me, I chew on it. So I just challenge you guys to do the same thing. Kind of let me know next week. So I just speak joy and peace over you guys, and be blessed. So I thank you so much for spending some time with me. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. You are worthy to be successful in every area of your life, and you are a powerful person. And I appreciate you guys. Have fun. Have a great week. Stay warm. Carrie, looking for another great video from you as well, Phyllis. Thank you, Jan. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go. Yeah, it is great. Thank you. You're welcome, Katrina. Bye, Carrie. Bye, Denise. Have a good week, you guys. I'm waiting for you guys to all say goodbye. Bye, girls. Bye, Carrie.